Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Mobile Legends Adventures. They came out with new gameplay, so Endless Darkness seems cool. We're gonna check that out in a second. Um, yeah, so today's video will just be about the new stuff really, and all the free-to-play stuff that they're giving us so far. I don't know if I mentioned though, but I do have my Awakened Astaria Cypra. So if I didn't mention that, yep, she's awakened now. So I can use Orly cards. So very interesting, just more buff stuff. That's all you need to know. Crit damage reduction, HP, like attack hit, like that's it. Some defense. So just like basic stat boost, and then if you get ones for specific characters, they're special to them. So yeah, but I have to awaken all my characters for that, so that will take pretty long time. Anyway, that this is pretty much just what I have for now. Wait, what do you have the give you this one? And we can where is it? Here. Cool. Alright. It's full mythic equipment on Freya, that's good. So yeah, that's pretty much like the new stuff. There's some event stuff, but it's like yay. Okay, so for for login rewards, can I see you get okay stuff. I mean, 1,500 diamonds is nothing to scoff at, but that's like within 2 weeks, which is kind of like eh. You do get a Miracle Clara, so you get at least a hybrid hero, which is good because they have no weaknesses. So, and also she's a healer, so for free to play beginners, solid. And they also give you a hero selection chest, which is good for everybody, but you have to sign in for 30 days. So yeah, that's what you have to do. But like they give you a full order selection. And it's got the new heroes. It's got Forseti. Oh no, it doesn't have Forseti. It does have what's her name again? I forgot her name. I guess I have to click now. Crocell. There we go. I know it was something with C. Um, so I might just get another copy of her and just have her at 6 star because honestly, that seems pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really have a need. I have Karamet and Amaterasu at 6 star, but I can't get them higher because I need more copies of Order faction heroes. But I mean, yeah, they have the login once in a while, so that's good. There's this, which is really just for skins. Like if you're looking for skins, ooh, I got a sacred scroll. Interesting. Um, and then Island Treasures is probably the best thing that I have to mention about this update. So you do only have 20 days, but you can get all of this for free. So really, you just have to follow the challenges, and some of them are kind of day capped. So obviously for the Tavern Expedition, you can only do two at a time. So you're gonna have to wait 2 days in order to complete that. And then 200 daily quest points, I think, is 2 days as well. So because you only get you can get to like 140, but you still have to wait till the next day anyway. And then yeah, challenge 3, 4, and 5. So wonder what they how I hope they have more points for the challenges. And yeah, just getting on, you get automatically 500 diamonds because 100 server completion, which is interesting because the server actually feels a lot more dead than it's letting on. So yeah, like it's really dead. I'm the only one in my clan who's doing anything, and my clan isn't usually that active, but only like the top guilds are active at this point. And like I'm saying, all these mobile games, they're all wondering why they're losing money, and they just keep releasing new content for people to pay money. It's that reason. People are sick and tired of having to pay money for literally everything. You literally won't give people free stuff without having without them having to pay. And yeah, you give them like the bare minimum of free stuff. Like that's the difference between someone playing every day and then someone playing once in a while. And if that person every day didn't collect the free rewards given and they just grinded like normal. Like it's so little that it loses its value so quick, and then you're just like, well, it's kind of still a waste of time. So Yeah, for beginner players, it's not like playing this game for a month or two. You have a great time, but after those few initial months, the decline is ridiculous. Like I think this is 2 months into playing this game, but yeah, I pretty much don't like. I haven't opened the game in like 3 days, 4 days, just because it's so boring. There's like it's the same content over and over again. Like they keep repeating everything. They're so lazy. I don't understand why. I mean, I do. They're trying to make easy money, but it really doesn't give longevity to their game. And then they're like, "Oh, we're losing money. Why?" Well, one fucking reason: you make everything behind the paywall. That's why. And this game is like 100% pay to play. Like you basically reach the bottom of what's called the free to play ladder, and then you're hard pressed for time. So anyone who's free to play and been longer than you, they're obviously going to be ahead of you. So you're going to be below them because they're going to have better stuff, higher like resonance character, just sorry, not resonance, ascension, just awaken level, everything. Their heroes are just going to be much better. Um, so you're going to be obviously below them, and then you're going to be below the people who pay money. And those people might have worse heroes than you, but they're completely maxed out. So that's why they're winning, or they just have like better gear, or I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do in the game in games to pay money and just increase in power and basically have worse characters, but somehow be able to beat other players just because of gear, build, and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, they give you one free legendary now. Well, they give you a couple, but you have to work for them, and it kind of is like so. Basically, you get it for free, but you have to be very diligent. Like they want you to continue playing the game, but they don't give you anything other than waiting for these free rewards. Like it just takes so goddamn long. Like last update was just so painful, and the fact that they're still releasing legendary. Like honestly, this is such a scam right here. Never spend $100 on this game. This is just a scam. Um, they're already releasing the legendary heroes. So Lolita, she will become useless in like a year. But honestly, that's optimistic that this game will last that long, considering that it's a very well built game, like mechanics wise, but it has the same problem with every gotcha game out there. You limit the specific heroes people can get, so now they're kind of stuck with one team that is like the defining team that they can use. This light's a lot better with that. Um, but yeah, it just goes to show that they all do the same thing, and somehow we all fall for it. Which is kind of our fault too. Like as consumers, we should just look at this and be like, or just like review it and be like, nah, this is a total scam and nobody should play it. Like that's simple. I know that's harsh on companies, but like it's your fault for making scams. Like if you didn't want people to know there were scams, and well, you should have hit them better or not done them in the first place. That's pretty much it. But yeah, this is 100% a scam here. Like you get Lolita, one copy of her. Like if it was a legendary, I would understand because at least it's a 6 star legendary, so you can actually use it. This is pretty much useless. And then 6 hours of currency for those three is just useless. Like it's funny how they think that it'll definitely help people. It'll definitely attract people to spend more money. No, it just encourages us that you guys don't give a shit about anybody and are literally willing to do anything to make money and willing to do everything to make sure that we don't profit off of it. It's just ridiculous. Because then you're all like, oh, why is our game down? It's because people don't play the game. They're too critical. No, it's because you guys are a bunch of little a-holes who just try and make money off of people and don't, like, that's all you do. And I understand it's a business, but, like, if you want longevity in a business, you got to have some customer reliability and trust, which you don't try at all. Because the only way for a customer to trust you is if you do what they say and if you listen to them. It's literally that simple. You do what they say. Obviously you're gonna have to balance, so it's not like just obviously completely in their favor, but you still have to do what they say, because if a if the entire community is saying like a majority of things, just like this, like so just a majority of things, and the company just like does something completely different and like releases like notes saying, oh, we're gonna fix this, we're gonna fix that, and we're gonna do this. It's like, okay, thank you, but we didn't ask for that. Nobody gives a shit about that when it comes out, because what people care about is what they're asking for. It's literally that simple. And then when they're not given it, they quit the game, and developers are like, oh, well, they're just being super critical and people are just mean. And I'm like, no, it's you guys. You're so stubborn. You're not willing to change the fact that mobile gaming industry is a free to play industry. That's really the only way you can stay in that industry for a while. Otherwise, your game dies real quick. Like Bloons Tower Defense 6, they make a new game every single time. They have always in-app purchases. That game has been alive for 20 or however long many, I think it's almost 20. They've been around for a while. So it just goes to show that if a company actually listens to their, you know, to their following, obviously it has to be a good game from the beginning. But nowadays it's, games are expected to be much more. So you have to listen to your player base, and you have to um, listen to the feedback specifically, because that is the reason players are complaining about the game and you're not doing anything about it. So, if this like dies, it's 100% on the developers. They did not do shit to try and mitigate anything. They basically said, okay, we hear you guys, but this is what we're going to do. And it had like maybe 20% to do with what everyone asked for. So it's just really funny. It's like, yeah, you kind of killed your own company and you're blaming everybody else. But nope, that was 100% your fault. All right, well, I'm done ranting there. So this game is pretty much the same, but it's been worse for a little bit longer. The last two updates has really shown us that they really just want our money when it comes to legendary heroes. So they're gonna do everything in their power. Like literally, they just sell a pack for $50. Oh, you get the legendary hero and you get some diamonds. Yeah, amazing. I mean, they don't have it in the store anymore, but so far that's all it's been. $50, get one copy of the legendary. That's it. And then otherwise, you spend 5,000 diamonds, which is a ridiculous amount. It takes you like a week to grind that much, and then you have to go, like, even with all the events, you can maybe get 10K a week, but like for 2 3 weeks at most. um Unless you buy a pass or something, like you're literally not going to get anything. um but yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with this game. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth your time. As soon as you're like level 70, I'd say it's not worth your time. Anything before that, it's fun, you have a great time, but it ramps up so fast in the beginning, and then it's just like, it's not even like a wall, it's just like a cliff. Like you're just, there's nowhere to go. Like you have to wait for the land to rise or something. Like you're literally just faced with a cliff, and the only way to cross it is to pay money. That's literally it. So if this game dies, 100% developers fault, because they still don't listen to us, this community as well. Like it's really funny, the community is trying so hard to keep the game alive, and the developers are saying they're trying hard, but then they don't listen to us. And it's kind of like, yeah, that doesn't show us you're trying. That just shows that you're planning to make money and pieces at the same time, but that comes second. Like that just what it tells us. So really sad when developers do that. Like it's just really sad. And it's not specifically the people making the game, it's more specifically the people who are in charge of the project, the game itself. All right, I'm done. All right, so new gameplay. So this is actually pretty cool. So this is nice new content. I will agree that this is something new that's very useful for everybody. I have no idea how I'm first well, in my realm, but first place. What do you get for leaderboard reward? Ooh, and you get a frame. So yeah, as you can see, this game's dead because I'm for surely not the strongest at all whatsoever. And yeah, I mean you got like level 70, 80s, like level 92. This dude, yeah, this dude has a way stronger team than I do. Like this is ridiculous. Um, Interesting though that he doesn't have these class statues upgraded all the way. Interesting, and his team is basically the same as mine. And that doesn't really matter though. So this is really interesting. It's basically just like infinite dungeon, but you go 16 floors. So I mean that's the best way I can explain it to you guys. Um, the cool thing is though now they have this like so I like how they're changing it up, but having to do like the same dungeon thing three times. They have the normal dungeon, they have the elite dungeon, and now they have this gameplay where it's another dungeon, and it's the same thing. It's like you're basically just copy pasting the old content that you've had for a while, and you can't even say no because it's the exact same art style and mechanics, and you change a mechanic or two and call it new content. This is not true. This is not new content. It's lazy updating. That's what it is. Basically, you guys are too lazy and did not want to spend any money to try and actually make new content. So you just release this by copying the code and changing a little thing here and there. And yeah, the difference is that you well, it's every literally everything is the same. I think for the dungeon, except like the chests that you get, you don't get chests. I think until the very end, which I'm 3 floors from doing. Um, but yeah, you get items. You get the orbs that have what are they called? Not milestones, blessings, right? They're called in my style blessings. So you get these blessings. And I actually have a pretty broken build right now. So I'll show you because even with less power, like half a mil less power, I can still beat him. So the three key thing, or there's a few key things. So first, protection amulet. When heroes' HP falls below 40%, this hero regenerates 90% max HP in 20 seconds. It only triggers once per battle, but that's per every hero. I'm also using one healer and Astaria Cipra, so if she summons another healer, that's more healing. And the healer I'm using is Nana, so she'll also revive. So even if they do end up dying, they'll come back alive and heal. Um, Also, I have a lot of life steal that I got. And where is it? So there's a lot of healing that I got too. So like Remedy heals 10% when the battle initiates. Where was the other one? So of course the Blade of the Bloodthirst. So getting life steal, just getting that extra life steal is insanely good. And yeah, same with Swift Formation. And then here, so Fire Ring and Icy Ring. Also, we got that. So 20% chance to reduce defense by 25% for 5 seconds. And then when the blessing Ice Ring is obtained, the lowered attribute will become the damage dealer's increased attribute. So basically, 20% chance to increase your own attack or defense by 25% and then decrease the enemy's defense by 25 for 5 seconds when dealing damage, which you do every second. So you basically have a 20% chance pass it. Like, it's so good. And then Ice Ring is the same but for attack. So you deal more attack and have more defense while your enemy has less defense and deals less attack. That's basically it. Blessed Rain regenerates 25% lost HP. It's one of the most broken ones. Um, and then here, Orb of Gleam and Orb of Gloom. So allied heroes with more than 50% energy will constantly generate HP, but it's 100%. So allies with more than 50% energy will constantly generate HP, and it's times two now because the effect is increased by 50%. I guess it's, yeah, times two because 200%, yeah. If the orb, well, it's only by 50%, but it's like a 50, it's weird a way to explain it, but basically it's like that's the it's weird to explain. Just read it and you'll understand what it kind of. And then Orb of Gloom is for energy when you have more than 50% HP. So basically keeping my energy and HP up so I can keep dealing damage and healing. Um, and then yeah, some supplication, season of recovery, like just energy regen, life steal, healing, life recovery. And you don't really need a healer, but I have a healer on my team because it's really broken. And there was actually one blessing I needed to talk about that was really broken. So where was it? Wait. Oh wait, no, it's not one of the blessings. So those blessings are all broken. Basically, you can heal, you can stay alive, but that's not the most broken thing. So this game mode has these things called instruments, and you can get them by, well, there's a merchant. So actually, let's see if I can find the merchant real quick. Okay, did not find the merchant, and I'm just really making this guy stronger, but I think he's dead now. So, well, he's dead now, so it's fine. Um, yeah, I guess we keep increasing damage. Oh no, this one's better. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, from the merchant here, and you can also dispel, resetting the altar to its default status, which I mean, if you get stuck with a certain instrument, it's fine, but really you already have the option to get all three. So the first one I would go for is Instrument of Corruption. So I'll show you what it does here actually right now. So Instrument of Corruption. So as you level it up, as you can see at the top, it says current level and then next level. So you get Withering Element, which is what you need to upgrade these instruments. So basically, this instrument gives you the element you need to upgrade every other instrument and itself. So this is the one you want to use because every level you clear, you get an insane amount for every level you pour into this. And also for every 1000 Withering Element you have, it increases your attack bonus up to 1000% attack. So very good. And then it reduces cost for all instrument upgrading. So it's literally the best one. And it also gives you a random item every floor. So it's literally the best one. If you don't have it, then upgrading the other ones is really hard. That's pretty much all I got to say. Especially towards the later levels because they cost like 4K. So you got to keep that in mind. Um, I would say the second most broken one would probably be this one because you get a boost of 72% HP and defense during battles. I just, what else can I say? 72% HP. That is ridiculous. That's almost a full three quarters of your health. Um, and then the special level 3 ability, which is amazing that it's a level 3, not a level 9, is really broken. So when the hero receives fatal damage, ignores that damage and gains invincibility for 4 seconds. So pair that with the reviver, really broken. Because even if, they're going to have low health, so even if you can heal them to a certain degree, if they end up dying, you can still revive them and bring them back. And now, as long as you survive, as long as that hero survives the battle, you can, get at the next battle. And even if they have low health, you basically try and get enough healing to make sure that they don't keep losing. But yeah, if you have low health, then this basically guarantees that you can stay alive for at least a little bit. So yeah, very good. And yeah, you get a damage boost for each tile flipped, which is good when you're facing certain enemies that increase all enemies' attack or get stronger, so they get more HP and attack for each tile flipped, as you saw with that mummy enemy. So it's really good because you're basically not counteracting completely. You actually get less attack, but it's a way to counteract the damage. Basically, trying to get anything you can get because the battles are really hard. And then last but not least, you get the Instrument of Tentacle. I mean, yeah, we can talk. Well, let's talk about the third ability because I did get it. So, when the Instrument of Tentacles exists on the field, enemies will be stunned for 2 seconds every 6 seconds. This is so broken, so broken. And obviously, I do have it, which is this one, the Instrument of Tentacle. Which is a weird name for it, but whatever. So it deals 30%. Well, you upgrade it every time, but it starts at 15% halved for bosses. So you deal that much damage of their max HP for each 4 tiles flipped. And then when you get it to level 9, I think it's 3 tiles. So it gets really powerful. And you're basically, it's just like an AoE bomb, basically. And it usually targets the one with the lowest HP, but it depends. Usually, I think it's random for the most part, but if there's less enemies on the field, then it gets easier. But obviously, as you're flipping more tiles, there's more enemies revealed, and you have less chance of hitting the same enemy again. So keep that in mind. Um, wait, we really just have to face these two guys. So here's the team I'm using, and yeah, so shield. We have one chaos hero, so we can get that defense. So now we have a lot of defense. And if we lose one of our heroes, we can put another chaos hero. But so far, we've just been winning, even with like 10 mil less power. And that's really just because with the way that I built So I basically poured everything. Uh, sure, why not? I poured everything into this one first until I got to level 7. You probably just have to stop at 6, but the higher the level, the more withering element you get. So I got it till at least I was getting 4K every floor I increased. And then I got this one because this one was the HP boost in defense, which is ridiculous. Because now I have 102% defense boost, including the added defense I get with the team synergy. So that's very good. And yeah, this one because I wanted to get to level 9 since I already got this one. So 2 seconds every 6 seconds stunned, like it's just ridiculous. And we're just gonna use one of this one because we have three of them. We probably don't need. Yeah, we don't need to use it. But it is what it is. So here we're still gonna win because this character is all also weaker. This team is also weaker than the one we just faced, so we're fine. So with medium equipment, yeah, sure, why not? And then yeah, we'll just use this because why not? And then yeah, this is all you can get. So hand of dispel or the instruments, and I don't see why you need the hand of dispel when yeah all of your heroes are basically maxed out. So we're gonna. I know we want this one maxed out, right? Yeah, but we have 2 floors, right? And really, all this is gonna do, yeah. So I think this one at level 6 is fine. You don't really need the last ability because this is the last one you're probably gonna upgrade anyway, and by then you're probably at the end, so it's not gonna be super helpful. So, and also you can get 2 to level 9. So now I'm increasing my attack by 5% for every 1,000. And I get wait, wait, what? I get 10,000 Withering Element for each level. Wait, so you automatically wait, what? So you automatically get a 50% attack boost? Whoa, okay, that's ridiculous. I think I'm reading that right. Also, what did we just get? Directly animates target enemy. Oh, it can be used on boss. That's fine. Oh, okay, so we'll just use it on you because I don't need you in my life. You're really annoying. Um, hmm. Chaos Hero HP. Yeah, let's do. Let's do this because for the most part we don't have enemies on our side. I will collect that to use for the boss, and yeah, we'll take you because why not? And yeah, we have to make sure we get rid of that enemy as well. So we're just gonna do that. I mean, we don't really need. Okay, because we're gonna get an item anyway, and I don't really need these heals. So that was probably a bad time to use that, but whatever. So how much you have? 2,000. So let me just show you how broken this team is. So let's go against these guys. Let's see if we win. Oh, we didn't win. What does restart stage mean? Okay, so we're not gonna win this one. So let's not go to that one right away. Yeah, let's do this one first. No, but he's gonna. Oh wait, I know what we can do. I'm stupid. I'm being stupid. So we freeze him. I'm being stupid. So we freeze him. So now he has even less HP, which is really nice. We increase our agility. Oh no, we'll do. Yeah, we'll do agility because that's much better. Then we'll. What's my status? Or any my heal? Hmm. I think we can heal that because these aren't going to deal that much damage, but we'll use it. Oh, actually, we did lose. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have to use this. Um, yeah, that's very interesting. Guess they're going after my fucking they're going after her, which is really annoying. See, wait, I just did an oopsie. I think. Wait, I mean I already challenged it. What did someone that? Oh, yep, that's not good. I mean we still have a decent amount of heroes we can use, but that's not good. Um, yeah, I mean we just do chaos stuff because we really just have to face the boss here. Okay, cool. And then yeah, we basically just have to hope we can kill him. And yeah, this should be fine. Yeah. And then we just quick equip. Don't lose. I was about to say if we lost that, I was gonna be mad. Um Oh, I do damage reduction because we definitely need that right now. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of damage. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay. All right. Well, now we have a lot of attack. Um, we can upgrade that, but that's not going to really help us. So well, let's just. We got a freeze orb too. That's really helpful. That's like extremely helpful. Wait. Actually, no. Let's do that, and then put this here. There we go. One, two, three. Nice. Yeah, because I know the boss is going to be really hard to beat. We don't really need to freeze anything. Interesting. And yeah, my team is full health, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat these guys. 2400, 2300, and yeah, that's 300. Wow. Okay. So let's see if we can beat this. Oh, we have less, so I don't think we can do it without using the bomb. Unfortunately, just fine. But yeah, I think that's the only because whatever this Harley dude's name is. Please don't tell me I lost somebody. I still have everybody. Good, perfect. Okay. Um, I mean, we got two heavies. Yeah, whatever. Let's just keep doing that. Didn't lose any HP, so we're gonna continue. We're not gonna use it until we have to. Um, what does this do? I don't know if we have more tiles. I'm assuming we just go to the chest after this, but I can't. I can't say yes or no to that. Like, that's not me. This is really goddamn annoying. Okay, come on. I know there's some RNG involved. Come on. Okay, we're gonna do because you don't steal energy, so we'll do you instead. And yeah, we just do this. Hmm. There's some bullshit going on here. So it was really easy to beat everything, but up to this point. Oh, there we go. I mean, I have to. Like, I can't. I can't not. um, I don't freaking know. Okay, well, we do the penetration, I guess, because that's really the only thing that's gonna help us. So let's see who we lost, because I know we lost somebody. Okay, yeah. So let's see who revives when we use this. Hopefully. Okay, yeah. Well, it's her, because she's the last one who died. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. And everyone else still has max HP. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we just have to fight to fight the boss. It's not gonna help us because yeah, that's a really goddamn annoying team. My fucking goodness. I guess we can just do this, but that's not gonna help us because yeah, and we have as much attack as we can. So really, this is the last straw here. Like, I mean, yeah, like this is all we can do. We just gotta pray and hope, as they say. But we're probably gonna lose. Where's the Hellcurt? Oh, he's here. Okay, so we're gonna do this because she's gonna get bombarded. Hopefully, come on, you got it. Yeah, I think they just have way too much. They just have way too much fucking HP. This is ridiculous. Yeah, and he's giving his allies fucking life steal, which is really fucking annoying because then they have all shield life steal and all this. So yeah, this is the bullshit. Awakened heroes, and I have not a single goddamn awakened hero right now because you know the game is bullshit. Um, yeah, seriously, like, what if we do this? What if you block Lunox? Yeah, it doesn't. I know. Whew. Yes, this is probably my last video for this game because this game is just trash. I really don't like this game. And then this doesn't fucking matter, so whatever. So I guess we'll just battle and then quit, whatever. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure even if I like take out you and put you in, that's not gonna help. Not gonna help, but whatever. I can't restart, so that's fine. Well, that was fun while it lasted. What is this? Yeah, even with all the fucking damage I have and all the life steal, it doesn't matter. It's just they're awakened, so they're gonna win. I think it's not even a glitch in the system. It's just the way they programmed the game. It's like if you don't got awakened, you're gonna lose. So pretty much new content. It's not gonna save the game. Everything free that they're releasing not gonna save the game. So far, pretty shit updates. So yeah, my advice: don't spend a single dime on this game. It's gonna die real quick. Developers aren't gonna listen, like always, like always. They're gonna try and release more stuff to try and make more money, like always. What's gonna happen? They're not gonna get money. What are they gonna think? Oh, we're not making money. It's not a profitable thing anymore. Let's just abandon the game. So that's what's gonna happen. So everybody who spent money on the game, I apologize, but unless the developers can somehow fix the game, I don't see this being a game that lasts more than 2 years. Past this date, it's been up for a while, but they started really good, with all the SR stuff, but then they made everything paywall. And who wants to play a game where you have to open your wallet to play? So, and then yeah, I'll finish the challenge because you know the bullshit that I had to face. And it's funny because people didn't even go all the way to the top, which is interesting. But yeah, level 96 and at the top, but that's probably not going to do much for me. Yeah, like this is boring. Like this content isn't fun for me to record either, guys. Like I'm just sitting here, like what am I supposed to talk about? Like literally, there's nothing to talk about. Campaign is just the same things. You need specific characters, or you need more resonance on your own characters. So it just takes freaking forever. But yeah, I think we're done. So thank you guys for watching as always. Thank you for being here on the journey for Mobile Legends Adventure. It was fun while the game lasted. I will say if you want to spend like 2 or 3 games just like playing a game, this is very fun. And then if you just don't care about it afterwards, you will probably be the same if you logged in every single day, honestly. um, so yeah, progress is literally just paywall. That's what I'm getting from all these games is they think the paywall method is going to work, but we've been scammed one too many times where the paywall method is just tiring and we don't want to deal with it. So we're not going to play your games. So yeah, I may record for the updates, but really this game I'll probably log in like at most 3 times a week or something. Like I'm just not in the I don't have the energy or the drive, much less the interest because not only do they make the legendaries impossible to get, but you know, I really hate when developers do this. When they release a character that they do a collab with like an anime or a webtoon or something, and they make it a time limited hero where there's no other fucking way to get it other than the event. It pisses me off to the point where I'm like, well, kill yourself, developer. Seriously. Pieces of shit. Scum. Of the worst kind. Literally. And why is it they do that? So they can make the most money as possible in the fastest time possible. It's literally the only reason they do it. And I understand they need to make money. You know what's the best way to make money off of that for the entirety of the game? Having those characters available as, oh, I don't know, um, in your event summoning. So for your Wishing Shrine, when you have the Prophecy summon, there's not a single legendary or collab character, which it's got me thinking like, well then I don't want to play this game because you're not giving me any chance of getting any of the best content in the game because you want me to open my wallet. So fuck you. That's what my mind goes to. Literally, I'm not gonna spend money on the game, and I'm not willing to play it at this point. So yeah, and then even this isn't a guaranteed chance. So they don't even have like a thing where you can get a guaranteed legendary. You have, what is it? A 4% chance, which I gotta say, this gotcha system in this game is a lot better. Not the way that you can get legendaries, but the chances itself. That I will say they're very generous on compared to other games. Like they're probably one of the best. However, when it comes to getting specific legendaries, they do all these draws the same way. You have a certain chance to get a specific Esper. And this one is better because you can choose, specifically that Esper, but there's only one, and it's every like 30 days, and it's not all the time. So you have to wait like months in between events to get specific heroes, and it just pisses me off. Like you're basically just saying of screwing off free to play, and you can say you're not by just giving us free stuff. It doesn't fucking matter if we still have to grind years just to be anywhere near the top. Like that's ridiculous. At most, for mobile games, you should spend a year grinding to be near the top, or at least end game, like be end game, and then another year to be basically like in the competitive slash top part of the game. Because if that doesn't happen, then it's a waste of your time, 100%. So if you don't feel like you're going to complete anything, if you're not going to be like the top and competitive within 2 years, just don't play the game. That's simple. It's going to be a waste of time, waste of money, waste of effort, 100%. Yeah, so just something to keep in mind, guys, because it's really annoying. Here, let's do some draws. I know this is going to be a really long video, but I haven't done a video in a while on this game, and it's the last video I'm going to do until they actually start listening, because I'm done. I'm done giving people free advertisement and getting nothing in return other than, oh, did we just get Crow Cell? Oh wow. Okay, well that's a good ass draw right there. Um so yeah, I'm definitely not gonna help any developers that are like that. Like there's no point in me doing that. Well, that's kind of a late Crow Cell. That would have been nice to have that earlier because I could have used that for the events, but of course the fucking RNG in this game. So yeah, um my advice is you can still log on and play the game, but don't spend any money and keep shooting the developers, keep nailing them, because honestly that's the only way developers listen, is if you nail them to the point where they realize nobody's going to spend money until you fix what they want you to fix. That's literally the only way they listen. Otherwise, they do what they want. They try and find the way they can scam you out of your money, and so that they can make the most money. That's it. That's all they do. And it's got me thinking, like, just what made companies think that that was a good business practice? Every other business practice in the world, well, actually, I can't speak for that, but most business practices in the world try to be legit, because if you're not credible, nobody's going to want your product. That's literally how simple it is. And what developers are seeing now, or I hope what they're seeing, is that that's the case now with mobile gaming. Mobile gamers have been scammed so much for decades that at this point, well, for a decade, because that's how long. Yeah, that's funny. Basically, a decade, less than 20 years, I'm pretty sure. No, that's not true. I'd say 2 decades. So for the last 2 decades, have been scamming people on gaming phones, on mobile games, and the more it's happening and the worse it got, the more people are realizing this is not worth their time, their money, or their effort. Console gaming is so much better, so much more content. It's less connectivity, but honestly, in the game, there's barely any connectivity in this game or other games anyway. So it's not like it's different in mobile gaming either. So really, I'm disappointed in developers because they had all their chances, they had all the signs, and they decided to ignore it because money kept rolling in. And then they're trying to blame us. They're trying to, not all of them, but some of them are like, it's your fault, we're losing money. It's like, no, it's your fault. You don't produce a product people like and expect people to pay money for products you release because it's the same one you've been releasing. Like, do you not understand what monotonous tiredness means? It means you're sick of tired of shit that you keep releasing, just shit content. So yeah, I'm done with this game. Um, like the few games, so Mech Arena, Dislight, and fucking Mobile Legends Adventures. These games have been pushing me to the brink. So at this point, I'm done with this game because this is like I'm done spending money on this game. I will play the game maybe once in a while because it's still kind of worth the grind. Um, at least for the monthly login, like just logging in, not even spending more than 30 minutes. That's the maximum I'm allowed to spend on this game. So yeah, you played yourself, developers. That's pretty much what happens. This slide's doing the exact same thing. Macarena did that. So we're following suit, and eventually, I'm just gonna be a YouTuber who makes videos on how gaming industry failed on the mobile platform because these are the steps that companies took. And then those are the three prime examples I will be mentioning if it continues. Like if those three games end up dying and eventually end up just not on the game store, or the app store, whatever, the Play Store, App Store, I will be making videos talking specifically like I was part of this, I watched this, I warned them. Did they listen? No. And what happened? They got screwed in the ass, and that's what happens, you know? So what happens when you don't listen to your consumer? You kind of don't please them anymore because you're not doing what they're asking you to or listening to what they're asking you for. It's that simple. Well, thank you guys for watching as always. AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support. Helps me out, keeps you updating my content. 109 subscribers last time I checked, so you guys are amazing. Keep going. And yeah, the job search out here is brutal. So it's taking me a while. Yeah, I just wanted to be an Amazon driver, but there's nothing down here. I mean, there's Amazon like whatever flex or flex driver, but you need a car, and I don't have one. So much less a laptop, much less a TV. I have a monitor and a phone and an Xbox. Um, so yeah, life is tough, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.